honestly.
There we go. Good afternoon, morning, something,
Morning.
everybody. Morning for Maria, afternoon for Marisol and I. Maria has nice weather. Marisol and I have lots of snow and cold. Um,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well,
Maria, you've got
uh,
an extra house. If we can fly there, we can stay, right?
yeah, that's right.
Can
Well,
we migrate for the winter, please?
it's the wet season here at the moment, but
Ah,
it's still
I'll,
warm
I'll,
though.
I'll take,
I'm in
I'll
a
take warm rain
yeah,
over
it's
this.
warm rain. Yeah,
over
you can
snow.
still
Yeah.
swim. You can still swim in the pool, and we have an outdoor shower, and so yeah.
Yeah. No, the problem this year is we got all the snow all at once in a span of like
I
two or
mean,
three
I don't
days.
know if planes have actually started flying out of Chicago
Oh,
again
Oh,
yet. I haven't
so you
checked
can't
because I
come
that's
don't
a
down.
good
need to.
question. We might be stuck, Ted.
Well, we'd have to at least manage to drive beyond the snow to an airplane, an airport.
To an
Yeah.
airport somewhere.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
Uh,
certain that if we were dedicated enough, we could find
yes.
a way. I don't think I'm that dedicated though. Among other
No,
things,
I don't have that much motivation on a
I
Saturday
have
when it's cold
friends
out.
that that that
mhm.
are planning their honeymoon
Uh,
and are hoping to go to Australia. And one of the reasons they
ooh,
haven't gone yet is they just haven't managed to find ticket prices that are not.
Yeah, it's pretty far away.
It is pretty far away,
Yeah.
but it's also like significantly more expensive than at least right now. I mean,
Mm.
we're doing all sorts of looking. It's significantly more expensive than some of the other places that are equally far away. Enough so that they
Hmm.
were actually going, is it cheaper to fly to Tokyo and then Tokyo to
Right, 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 right.
and are we willing to spend an extra 6 hours on a plane?
right.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Good Lord.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway,
Love and Rockets 35. We continue the heavy, heavy issues.
Yes.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, I,
though I love this one.
I love this cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that race. I was looking at it and I hadn't I kept looking at it and looking at it, and then I thought, oh, he's painting life onto these women's statues, like they're white statues, and he's painting color onto them. And he's and I was like, is that what the symbolism of it is? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe.
And I look at his fly is open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these are his three girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
mean, there's a
right.
fourth back in the background that actually,
Who knows who she is? We don't know
Can't tell
I
her.
who that
actually have
is.
a hunch, but we haven't met her yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see. She's in the future.
Yeah. Um,
Ah, Danita looks a little bit pissed. They all look pretty pissed off with him, actually.
well, Danita looks kind of smug.
Yep.
No, she's a little bit annoyed.
Yeah, I didn't say
Yeah.
happy, but she's got that smirk that's like, "Yep, he's mine now." But then also the get your act together.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
cover. Oh, we love everything that Jaime does.
And
Yeah,
and then we start off with lots of kids stuff, and I
I
love
love
the
the
They're
kid
so
way
stuff.
cute.
Jaime draws. I love how much Dennis the Menace and Peanuts inform
Yes.
his drawing of children, and I love how he doesn't feel like he has to like the adults are still drawn the way he draws adults.
Hmm.
He
Yep.
doesn't switch the I love that he essentially makes two somewhat different art styles
Hmm.
work in the same panels.
Yeah.
It's almost like in manga, how sometimes you have a very realistic
Hmm.
manga, and then there'll be some little cartoony thing that
Yep.
appears out of,
Well, and
like, I'm
that's
not a
something that
big
we've
reader of manga, but it's
yeah,
a
that's something
convention
we've
in manga.
noticed from him before too, is sometimes,
Yeah.
you've got the realism until until Maggie or Hopi are throwing a tantrum, and then it's a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
manga version of
Yep.
Maggie or Hopi.
Very
yeah.
cartoony.
Or
So I mean,
cartoony, yeah.
we well, but again, like this is the American kids cartoon for the kids. But when it's
Yeah.
like the teenage Maggie or Hopi throwing a tantrum, it's much more um Japanese manga
Mm,
cartoony,
mm,
the teenage version. So it's like he has this feeling for what's appropriate to the age level of who he's drawing almost.
mm,
Hmm.
mm.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, all through the book.
And
Which I mean
uh,
just emphasizes how much Jaime is a student of comics,
yeah.
but
And
also how he takes from
also,
everywhere.
yeah. And also it's sort of like it's a commentary, is it a commentary on how when we're kids, we're just we're funnier, or we're,
Yeah,
more innocent, like
funnier,
cartoons
more
are more
innocent,
innocent.
not as
Uh,
detailed.
yeah, yeah, we're not as, yeah, not
Kids
as
aren't
fully
as
formed.
three-dimensional.
Yeah,
They don't have as many like shades of gray in their emotions. They go from really happy to really mad to really sad to really happy again,
yeah, yeah. And
A lot
yeah,
of up
because
and
it,
down.
all because you gave them a toy, they broke the toy, and you fixed
yeah,
the toy
Hmm.
all in
yeah,
the
they
span of a
brought,
minute and a half.
yeah, because they don't have the insight yet to
Right,
understand why they're upset, or
right.
like a lot of, yeah, they haven't quite got to
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
yet.
No
Yeah,
shades of
they're
gray
little
yet.
enough
It's
that,
all,
yeah, big emotions are still hard to handle sometimes.
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so it's like that little girl doesn't know, like she's just scared of Izzy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she thinks that Izzy is a witch or something, but she doesn't know Izzy.
Well, and the two of them talking about their old gang days.
Yeah. I thought that was sad, actually, that Izzy is sort of trying to talk about her mental health,
Right,
and
Hmm.
how, the gang days kind of have affected her mental health, and she kind of goes, "Oh, gotta go," like
right.
she's just the friend, Chepa has kind of, she's in a different place, I guess. She's moved on, and
And or just suppressed it.
or
Yeah.
suppressed it,
I mean,
in
how
denial.
many people
Yeah,
just don't want to
deal
deal
with.
with mental health issues?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's a recurring
exactly.
theme in so much.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
going from that to the next page, and the fact that the kid's running around with with a gun that he's swinging by the barrel. I guess it's still early enough that you could buy that sort of gun as a toy, but it almost made me wonder. Here's Ray also talking to a gang type guy. Is this kid
Mm.
running around with a gun that at least I hope is unloaded?
Yes,
Oh,
you would
it's
hope.
a toy gun, I would assume.
I
Yeah,
would hope.
yeah, yeah. It would be.
And
Yeah.
this is where I have to remind myself that, when I was a kid, you could still buy realistic toy
Mm,
assault weapon type things.
that's right.
They're Rambo toys were a thing,
Yeah.
you know. And this book did come out in, I want to say
The, no,
1991. Yeah,
91. Yeah. Fancy
91,
Dan, 1991.
April of 91. Um,
I still wasn't born yet.
Oh my God, you baby.
It would be 3 more years.
Yeah. Oh boy. uh,
we've got the
so So Izzy is quite obsessed
Where's
with
Hopi?
Hopi, with Hopi's disappearance, and I was thinking that, she's had a lot of loss of her
Yeah,
babies and her
yeah.
brother, and so I imagine that seeing Hopi in the back of a milk carton, and I don't know if she's put her there. We still don't know who did it,
No,
do we? No,
don't think so.
I don't know if she did it or somebody else has done it. Um, So it's sort of brought back all this sort of
Yeah,
loss, I guess.
that's a haunting panel.
Yeah.
The way
And
that
Izzy just looks, to me, she looks a little emaciated.
oh, definitely.
Super
Uh,
skinny.
Yeah.
All her hair's
yeah.
chopped off, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like
Oh yeah,
herself.
she's not well. Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's
It's
doing
like
well in this except Danita.
Yep.
she's chopped her own hair off, I would say. Yeah,
And even
Danita's
then, I wouldn't say Danita's doing really well, just she's doing better comparatively to everybody else.
I don't know.
yes.
I
Well,
honestly think I mean, she's not doing perfect, but she got out of the abusive house.
Hmm.
And yeah, her friend's going, yeah, but you're in a neighborhood with swastikas on the wall. And she's
and
going, yeah,
you're
but
dancing at
but
a
the
strip bar.
but the fights aren't happening in my house. And you're dancing at a strip bar. Yeah, but I can pay the rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have disposable income.
Right.
Yeah, her
So in
friend's not
some ways,
impressed
it's
with
almost
Ray.
like people want her to not be doing well more than she's not doing well. You know,
Mm.
people don't approve of how she's doing well. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean,
But
her biggest thing right now is Ray going to make a decision?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that thing that she, her friend is begging. She's running Ray down and going,
Right.
look at this guy, he's a pig. And then he turns up with the cleaning
Yep.
materials
Yep.
and
Well, and
it's
he had
lovely.
been in a really, really horrible spot in those last
Yeah.
few weeks before he got locked out. There's no
Mm.
doubt of that.
He'd
Which
been in
doesn't
a
which
depressive
doesn't
slump.
change the fact that he's still arguably the most responsible man in the entire series,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
understand isn't necessarily saying a ton.
No, but it says a little bit. It
But he's
says
only 20
something about
something. It's like him and
yeah.
Archie. Archie in Luba's world and Ray in Maggie's world are the two examples
Mm.
of it is possible for a man to not be a complete dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
It's possible for
Yeah.
them. They're capable of not being complete pieces of shit.
right.
Yeah. I
And
Like
think
they're
and
not
Doyle does all
ironically,
perfect.
right.
like
They're
Doyle
not
post
perfect, but they're
jail.
trying.
Yeah. Ironically, also Doyle post jail. Doyle
Yes.
after jail seems to have become
Better.
Yeah.
more of a changed man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Doyle's heart is in the right place, and
Yeah.
he's
He's
just,
he's he's
he's just a
trying to
rough.
be
He's
better.
got rough edges. Edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Doyle's trying to be better. It's taking some work, but he's trying.
Yeah.
And we can commend him on that.
Yeah. And then
What do we think
uh
of the Daffy's flashback here?
oh yeah, that was really yeah. Well, Duffy's had it that when Maggie and Hopi were being
Wow.
little bastards and decided
Hmm.
to play a really bad joke on Daffy
Right.
and
Poor thing.
left her with Louis. Jesus.
That fucking club. Good God.
Yeah.
Oh,
And yeah, poor Daffy. So and then we find out, yeah, that's really they're just being little shits,
Yeah.
mhm.
like, but then they redeem themselves later on, so
Yeah. They get her out of there.
they got her out
It
of there
seems
and
like it's
help
one
her
of
get
those like
home.
hazing things where we're gonna put you in this shitty situation, but eventually we'll come get you out of it
Yeah.
before any lasting damage is done.
Yeah. And then we've and the other important thing that happens is that Danita over here, finds out that Maggie, or the
Well,
rumor
is
of Maggie
told the rumor that
is
Maggie's
told
back. I
back,
mean,
which
kind of she
also,
overhears, but it's not an accident.
Right.
yeah,
It's
It's deliberate.
yeah.
yeah, and also Easy had heard that Maggie was back because she was looking out the window,
Right.
saying, I thought I heard the car because I've
Right.
been told that Maggie's back.
Right.
Mhm.
So yeah, the girls have been,
But
saying
then
that Maggie's
then
back.
again, our Maggie sighting is not at all Maggie.
No.
No, and then then it turns out that's not Maggie, and I love their faces.
Right.
The shark teeth. Arr. Yeah. But unfortunately that sends Danita into, that tears down Danita's self-esteem a bit, that
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maggie's
Well, I think
because
that combined with Cleo saying that she can't look at the faces,
yeah,
all gets into Danita's head
head. Yeah.
about whether or not things are going as well as she thinks
She
they're going.
thinks. Yeah.
This 3 panels in the middle of page 15.
Yeah.
And for
When
that
she
matter, really, if you start with Ray
mm,
thinking about how it was almost worse that one of the kids that beat him up recognized him because now, oh, everybody knows he got his ass kicked by some 15-year-olds. And
Yep.
first is thinking it's Danita, and then it's Danita and Maggie, and then it's Danita and Maggie and
Maya.
Maya,
Mhm.
and then you've got, Wonder Woman and Dolly Parton and Frida and
And some
and
old
see
lady.
all right. It's like all the women in the world. Uh and
Oh,
that takes us into Danita strutting out on stage, ultra confident,
Mhm.
taking that look towards the guys all sultry, suddenly seeing them as this just group of sad, sorry, lecherous men.
Mhm.
disgusting dribbling. Ugh.
Right.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it just like breaks her.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
and then you cut to the looking for
For Hopi.
Hopi
Mhm.
and Maggie.
Mm,
And
yeah.
then
So
back to the final the end of the flashback where she's terrified, Daphne's angry at Maggie and Hopi, and just before it's actually gonna be horrible for her,
she's
they
Mhm.
yank her out, they put her on a bus home.
yeah.
Um,
After begging for money to get,
right.
to get
Yep.
get
Well,
her,
because she
yeah.
left her purse inside. Um, and suddenly I mean, I think she's what, a year or two younger than them. So she's like,
Somewhere
Yeah,
about
she's
there.
yeah, she's the kid
should be
that looks
like
up to them.
14 or something.
Right. So this really hurt, but also the fact that they saved her and are taking care of her. Um,
Yeah.
there's that look, and as she's looking out of the bus, it's like, oh, I am one of the crowd,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's also clear that in the future she still has like these really complicated feelings about the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But they're part of her, they're part of her life. They've
right.
been around for that long.
And I don't
Yeah.
think she can really imagine them not together. That's hard for her.
Yes. It's hard for all of us.
The idea, I mean, I think that's what throws her in the phone call is Hopi's out,
Mhm.
but Maggie
Maggie's
left
not,
5 days ago.
yeah. Yeah. It's this continuity that is
Mhm.
no longer happening. Yeah.
So, she knew that Maggie was going to get Hopi back, and that was important to her. And now it's like,
Yeah.
but
But and we end
Yeah.
with such a sad panel in this story
oh
too.
yeah.
We have the wall of cutout, milk carton sides
Yeah.
with Hopi's missing picture on it, and we have a hastily, I don't want to say hastily, but
The
not
Homemade
neatly
handmaid,
put together missing poster for
Margarita
Maggie.
Louisa Cesario.
chascarrillo. Yeah. So more loss for Izzy. Now she's added Maggie to and
Right.
she's given her a bit of a saintly halo back of her head.
Mm.
Yeah. And Danita also has asked Ray, what's up? What's going on?
And we kind of leave
What's
it there
going on with
too.
us?
You
Yeah.
know, it's okay, Ray. I just want to know if you're staying or not. If I'm staying or not, I just want to know. That's all. We leave it in that dark panel where he
Mhm.
can't commit one way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
tension
because
there, just seeing their outlines and nobody saying anything.
Yeah.
yeah. And there's a lot of little droplets coming off them. So what does that mean? Sweat, like anxiety. It's a
Well,
very
and it's such a
tension.
complicated thing because, Ray absolutely loves Maggie, and
Yeah.
Ray probably actually does love Danita,
Yeah, but
he didn't stop loving Maggie, and
his question when she told him, that Maggie's back, his
right.
reaction was, "Oh yeah, with or without Hopi,"
Mhm.
which kind of says a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like,
he's looking for his place too
Yeah.
in
yeah.
the world, in relationships, in he's probably aware that relationship with Danita isn't just a relationship with Danita. I
Mm.
mean, I think he takes the father side seriously. Just
Yeah.
looking at I mean, just going back to
It's
when her son found him in
in the shed.
the shed,
Mm.
and
Yeah. So it's not just Anita he's
he
with.
immediately
It's
got up and was,
Mhm.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, it was like, hey, it's me. It's, it's
right, didn't
okay.
want to be scared, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, got to remember they're all 20 something. As a single parent at 20, I mostly didn't date for 6 years
Mhm.
because it's
Mm.
like I didn't know how to navigate dating
Yeah.
and
Mm.
being a father. Didn't know
Mm.
It's
how
a
to. I
lot.
mean, when do you introduce the kids to? And I can't imagine how it's got to be on the other side, because if you're the custodial parent, you really can't date without including the kids on some level.
Mhm.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
a package
Whether it's
deal.
having to find babysitters or having to have the boyfriend around, or
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah, and you
um,
got to be careful who you bring into your life, and
right,
Yeah.
the other kids gonna get attached and then they're gonna disappear or what, like,
right,
are they gonna be safe
It's a
around your
lot.
kids? And are they
right,
be very hard?
But
Yeah.
at least Ray seems to understand that
yeah,
Danita and Elias are a package deal.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he-
Well, and
he's
he also
good about
knows
that.
that. I mean, remember that like the guy who was like saying the people who beat him up were going to get theirs, sounds like also ordered the hit on Elias's father.
Mm.
Oh, he was just telling him about it, wasn't he? Litos,
Maybe maybe he was
it's
just
just
telling him
saying,
about it. Seems pretty happy
okay.
about it in a way that,
Mm. Yeah, I guess he's got contacts in the jail, so he knows. But
right.
mm, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I guess he might have, yeah. But I mean, Litos is not a big gang, he's not a gang kind of. I mean,
No.
he's not a, he's not someone who would order a hit. He's just someone in the crowd.
He's someone who knows
Probably.
things.
But like he's heard it
He
in the
knows,
grapevine,
yeah,
I
he
would
knows
say.
what's going on, who's doing what, but he's not the one to give the orders.
I
Right.
don't think so. Yeah. And you know how he's got the dark glasses? He was shot in the eye, wasn't he,
That's
last
right.
time?
Yeah, he only
Yeah,
has
so
the one eye.
yeah. And he's still kind of talking tough.
Right.
Hmm.
He's still kind of,
He's
yeah.
got to keep up
Eh,
that persona.
Yeah.
Like that's what he knows.
Yeah. Yes, he still
He
hasn't
was for a really
matured.
long time.
Yeah.
But that's also the world that Ray lives between, this
Hmm.
chauvinist,
Mm-hmm.
macho, whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and the artist,
Yeah. Been to college,
bohemian,
tried to, yeah.
I mean, remember, Maya's with his girlfriend's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so I mean, he has experienced two very different worlds,
Yeah.
and hasn't really figured out where he wants to be. You know, he's mostly unemployed right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's not together, and he goes up and down on whether he's like the good guy, as together as you can be while you're searching, or the despondent, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to drink.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, but he's definitely not doing the gang thing,
no,
the sort of
but at the
gotta
same time, like
sort everything out with my fists. Yeah.
everybody he knows is wrapped up in something.
Yeah.
At this point, Doyle's the cleanest person he knows, and that's just because he
Hmm.
just got out of jail.
Yep.
And he's trying to not fight, but he ends up, fighting
Fighting
anyway.
anyway.
Right, right. Um, yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Oh.
it's sometimes amazing to me as I sit back, as I look at this from a little bit further back, how Jaime takes what are really painful points in people's lives,
Hmm.
hard times, and managed to highlight the best parts of them often,
Mm.
and make it all so beautiful, even if it's hauntingly so. It
Mm.
would be so easy to have there be just a completely cynical
Yeah.
Mm.
viewpoint in all of this. And there's not. You have real hope
Mm.
that they're going to figure it out, that there are going to be bumps in the road, and we don't know what figuring it out is going to look like.
Mm.
Um, but I mean, this is exactly what those letter writers that take a position we're upset about. No, you can't.
Hmm.
20 somethings don't have positions yet.
Yeah,
And even if they
They don't know.
do, they're subject to change.
yeah. Yeah,
And thank God they're subject to change.
that's right.
Says
Yeah.
everybody who ever thought that the New Kids on the Block were the greatest thing since the Beatles.
Yeah,
Um,
Goodness.
yeah.
indeed.
Uh, it's
Well,
almost it's almost more painful when you're essentially reading about Maggie and Hopi, but without Maggie and Hopi.
Yeah.
mm,
Which is
It
also,
definitely feels like
we
something's missing.
but like we're all the heroes of our own stories, but we also are all so unaware of the level of supporting role that we play in anybody else's.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, this is a really great perspective on how, because realistically, do you think it's even crossing Maggie or Hopi's mind that their absence is having an effect on Daffy, is
yeah,
having an
probably
effect
not.
on Izzy, is having an effect on Ray? Maggie might be thinking about Ray a little bit,
Yeah,
Yeah. But
maybe.
everyone else is pushed off way to the
Right.
back burner.
And they're out of mind,
mm,
out of sight.
Hmm.
You know. Um, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Um, and the last thing is that we still don't know what's happening with Hopi when
No,
those women that took her in their
that's right.
car. So that's
Oh, that's
pretty
right. That's
worrying.
right. That's
That's where we
right.
were last time.
Hopi's MIA. And we
Yeah.
skipped an issue with her.
Yeah,
At
she's
least it's only an
completely
issue.
no idea.
There was a fantasy series that I read that's actually it's being adapted in comics right now. It's being adapted at Amazon right now
Ooh,
called the Wheel of Time. And I
Hmm.
remember that there were like three main characters, but there were all sorts of ancillary characters, and you get chapters from different people's point of view and whatnot. So like there's a 4 book stretch where like for each one of the books, at least one of the main characters isn't in it at all.
wow.
Right.
So it's like one of the main characters got left under a building at the end of book
Ooh,
6 and isn't in book 7.
wow.
Right.
And there were years between those books coming.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
So at least it was only like 6 months that people had to wait to figure out
Right.
what happened with Opie.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
And we're lucky because we don't have to wait that long.
no,
We can
exactly.
read the next
we'll talk
issue.
about it next week, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't actually read ahead, so I forget.
Ooh,
Yeah.
surprise,
But I'm pretty certain
surprise.
Opie will be back as early as
Yeah.
next week. So how about Love and Rockets Part 5? We finally get to the
Yeah.
party.
The
And oh,
party.
What
such
a
a Hollywood
chaotic
party.
party it is.
What a swell party this is.
Such a Hollywood
Ugh.
party.
And we have
So,
Marisela and Riri, right?
yep.
Riri's her
Yeah.
girlfriend's name?
Yep.
Riri. Yep. Riri.
Ugh.
And
What a
Riri is going, oh, look at the pretty girls, and who should turn up but Kirsten.
Right.
mm-hmm.
And
And
Maricela's,
Kirsten's Kirsten's. I love this line from Kirsten's dad
hmm
when he's got the girl coming on to him, and it's maybe if you're somehow transformed into Bo Jackson by then. Um, it's like, oh
Where was
well,
that? Oh, yeah.
it's page 21.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
But it's not that long after he
Yeah.
was talking about his wedding, so it's
Mm.
just weird.
Yeah.
Weird Hollywood weird.
Yeah. And
And
we have
that's
our first look at Fritz
Yeah.
with her lisp. I love the way
Yep.
he. Yes,
High soft
Scott.
lisp. High soft lisp.
Yes, Scott, you suffer from a psychotic angst disorder complex. I love that suggests many years of therapy. I love
I
that.
honestly don't know at this point if it's Fritz or Luba. That's my favorite of Jaime's characters. I love them both.
Mm.
Um,
What's her sister's name, the blonde one? Is that her sister? Her sister? The
where
sisters, right? When they're with
oh,
Scott.
is that Petra?
yes. Do they tell us
I'm
her name?
assuming
Because I
I
didn't
don't think
see
they
it.
tell us,
no, but having read it before, I know that's Fritz.
but actually, yeah, no, that's definitely Fritz.
Mhm.
But that's her sister, right? I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
her
Look
sister
at
is
the
actually
eyebrows.
more likely to be the muscle girl,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not
Oh,
guaranteeing that because I know that
Oh,
her sister is the major workout
uh-huh.
muscle.
oh, okay. Oh, God, they look like sisters though,
Could be the
on
buff
either side of
lady.
Scott. Hmm.
Which is why I'm not going to guarantee anything.
Okay.
And who knows if they hadn't completely planned it out yet.
All right.
Um,
Hmm.
So, so what can we say about this
Hollywood
hmm, Hollywood
Hollywood
body?
shenanigans.
craziness,
Um,
shenanigans, uh,
And we have
infidelity, and rude jokes.
We have a moment between Chris and Marisela.
We do.
Yes. Oh, Maricela.
And I can't tell exactly why Chris is upset in like the second to last panel on what page is this? I wouldn't say. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, because she saw Sean
Right.
getting with
Yeah.
Bambi. Bambi was giving him
Right.
head. So
I couldn't tell if he was upset about that, if she was upset about that, or what her dad
Well,
had said.
isn't that the guy that she's got a thing for?
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So, that I guess the dad is saying, oh, I guess
Like he's singing
you
her
say that
praises, but then he's like,
she's
"Where did I go wrong?"
Right.
well, no,
That
I
just
think
feels
I
very.
think she's sort of saying she's perfect, but there she can't get the guy that she likes, I guess. I don't know. Like
Well, and she's perfect because
um
she's a daddy's girl.
Hmm.
yeah.
Even likes the same music I do.
Yeah.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
already talked about it. It feels like their relationship isn't always as appropriate as it should be.
It's weird.
Um,
Hmm. I guess
I
maybe
don't know.
it's yeah, like
There's something
emotionally
feels very.
incestuous,
right.
It feels very off their relationship.
a bit
Right.
codependent, maybe.
Definitely.
Very codependent, I'd say.
Definitely.
Mm. Mm.
Just with how they interact with each other and how much they seem to rely on each other.
The
Yeah.
dad's also just really screwed up.
Oh yeah, he's a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even figure out all the ways that he's screwed up, except like he's definitely the one that like he's worldly because that's his way to mask that he's broken because he can blame it on the fucked up world.
Hmm.
Mm.
Is the way he reads to me. Is he's broken in his own ways, but he'd rather be able to, oh, well, it's because of racism that I'm feeling this way, or it's because of poverty that I'm feeling this way. And that's, I mean, how crazy is it that when Riri and or not Riri, when Kristen and Maricela are having their conversation, it's essentially Kristen talking about all the things that, delightful spread we have this evening. My, some homeless people should envy it. And Marisol is going, I think our host does give a lot of food and money to the mission.
Hmm.
Um, and it's not that there's not truth in both of them, but
Right.
it's the I'm so busy being this is way pre-woke, but it's I'm so busy being woke that I'm not going to see the brown person right in front of me and get to know them.
Right.
Mm. Right, right, right.
you know, I'm going to talk to them
Yeah.
about what I think their problems are.
Mhm.
You're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of how dad is. He makes the documentaries or the socio. I mean, there's a great panel where the I'm always looking to make another. I'm always looking to back a good pro-leftist political thriller, Mike, but don't forget that in your script, the women have to be either naked, dead, or at least humiliated. Whatever you say, Todd. I'm serious, Mike. I'm sure you are, Todd. I'm serious, Mike. I know you are, Todd. And then they both think you wretched pig.
Yep.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ugh. It's it's very exploitative under the guise of
It's very
being
Hollywood.
helpful.
Right. Right.
So it's very Hollywood.
Yeah. Definitely 80s Hollywood.
Uh,
Still too much of Hollywood, but definitely 80s Hollywood.
hmm
Uh yeah.
Yeah, he's sort of saying you can make it political, but you have to put some sex in it. Yeah.
Right.
Because sex
Yeah.
sells.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and no, he's
Yeah.
not even saying that you have to put sex in it. Because, he doesn't want like sex. He doesn't want
Right.
Naked, dead. The women have to be
right. He
naked,
he
dead,
he,
or
he doesn't
lesbian.
want like sex where the woman has agency.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Essentially wanting them to be seen and not heard.
Right.
Mm.
Naked, dead, or at least humiliated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
80s Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, yuck.
So yeah, I think that's all I can say about that one. I mean, it's good and it's important to the story, but God, is this an awful party that I wouldn't have wanted to be at.
I know, it would drive me insane.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all the
Like, nope,
hypocrisy
let
I
and
me
mean, I'm
let
not
me
big into
leave.
parties, period, but this looks like everything that I hate about parties and then some.
yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, and then some.
Yeah. Um,
So pushing forward, now we
Poison
see,
River.
hmm and
Oh
Luba
boy.
and the other lady after their interview with the cops, right?
Well, and this is where we find out Gorgo is absolutely not a cop. Still not 100% clear who he is.
He's
Uh,
no one good.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, he
Um,
comes off very shady.
oh, he's not the guy you want to be on the wrong side of,
Mm,
Mm.
but I don't think Luba's on the wrong side of it.
that's true.
I think you fuck with Luba, you'll be on the wrong side of it. I think there's even a comment about him being the guardian angel.
hmm
Um, you know, they've opened the box, they look at the pictures,
Yes, it's your mother.
right?
Da-da-da-da.
We find some jewelry and letters in the box too.
Right. But
Yep.
then I think it's telling that dad um gives her the classic dress, Papa Fermin. Um, it's pretty clear that he's kind of the guardian angel too.
hmm
Mm.
For that matter, you see him then staring up at the picture of her mom
Yeah,
Yep.
after I'm pretty certain he's talked to Gorgo on the phone. At least that's the implication.
that's what
So
it looks like.
so it seems like Fermin is the one that's got Gorgo.
Gorgo.
Right.
Um, following her or looking
Right.
after her. Yeah.
Peter's life is continuing to completely spin out of control.
hmm
We finally meet Archie.
Yep.
We figure out that Luva's 17 now.
Yep. Just turning 17. So think of
So
the life that
that's
she's had already at 17.
ugh,
Um,
Yeah.
right.
so
What a hot mess, honestly.
with the police officer picking her up, what level of rapey do we think this is?
Hmm.
I mean, I'm certain that she didn't choose him. Uh,
No, it is
It's
pretty. It's
but
on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to give it at least like a 6 or 7. It
right.
just creeps
I mean,
me
this
out.
feels like the she didn't say no, but only because she didn't think it would do any good.
Hmm.
Because she doesn't think highly enough of herself to think that she's allowed to have that agency, which
no,
also
it is.
it informs even more her sexuality later. You
Yeah,
know, if we go back to, people getting upset because Luba sleeps around or whatnot, it's because
Hmm.
she stopped letting men just use her. She'll use them
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Um,
And she'll use her hammer to keep
yeah,
them to
yeah.
keep the ones she doesn't want to, you know, to keep the ones she doesn't want away. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's right. It's definitely very, very rapey.
Well,
Yes.
and definitely the page
It's
32,
no good.
Peter's bandmate, where it's essentially just, please don't mess up my dress.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, she's definitely
And
just,
Gorgo manages to miss it, but Gorgo also takes care of the people that make him miss it.
Yep.
I mean, that's where we get to see the badass that Gorgo is.
yeah, yeah.
And we finish with Peter in a shootout.
And Pedro,
Yep.
Pedro's face. Yeah, this was an interesting I uh, installment of this. I'm still not sure.
I mean, essentially, we've gone from Luba's life being boring, which is why she's always high, to,
Hmm.
oh my God, I am mixed up in some shit.
Oh, wait, did Peter's father kill his ex-wife? His
That's what it looks
what's her
like.
name?
He did.
He did, didn't he?
He did.
Yes.
I forget her name.
Garroted her.
Uh, yeah, me too.
Um,
Oh,
see if it's on the page where Peter's
What
talking
was her
to her.
name?
Giving you a child, guys.
Uh,
Blah, 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 blah. Oh gosh, sorry. Sorry, listeners.
Yeah. As we flip through pages.
Excuse
As we
us while we
flip
do
through
brief research.
pages. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah,
Isobel.
blah.
Yeah, Isabel.
Isabel, right.
Found it
So
on page 31.
basically, this is a bit like the like a bit of comeuppance like the Godfather,
Yeah.
where
This
Peter's
is like
dad
the
just goes and
who's getting baptized.
yeah, yeah, it's like the baptism scene, but
Yeah.
it's Peter's
Where's the
dad is just
baptism?
gone and he's just gone and avenged everybody that's wronged Luba and
Right.
just gone, yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. And okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like that
Wow.
that leads me to believe that Peter's dad was once upon a time in his own life involved in some shady shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, no. Peter's dad used to
Definitely
work.
Well, I
had
mean,
some
that was even
drinks to
that's
to
even
get his
something that
nerve up.
we know because when Peter was given the club, um, what's his name? His boss essentially said, that was out of respect for your
y-
father who worked with my
Hmm.
father.
who were, yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, no,
know.
no. He was
And I feel like
definitely a big boss before.
Wow.
yeah, I feel like you can tell how long he's been out of the game because like isn't he hadn't he been drinking before going to do this? Before going
Yeah,
to
how
kill
much is
Isabel?
always a question. I mean, there's always had he
His
had a
face in the
drink,
panel in the third panel at the top on page 31 just looks very
old,
not
tired.
only that, he's just pained by
Yeah.
what he
Well, no,
quote
I
unquote, what
think
he
it's
has
pretty
to do.
clear that he doesn't really want to be doing this. He's just
Mhm.
decided that he's
Well, he's
he's
obviously
not
got
going to
some
let
connection
Luba's
with her
life get
mom.
ruined too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's obviously got some connection with Luba's mom because he's been looking at her picture and all that. And he's just gone, okay, he's got a soft spot for Luba
Mhm.
and he's gonna look after her,
Yeah.
which is what he's been doing. Whoa.
What'd you think of the sketchbook?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
good.
Gilbert absolutely would have fit in the underground comics era.
Oh yeah, it's crazy shit, isn't it? Like I love the poop. Does it stick here or is it just me?
Right. Yeah, Gilbert so completely would have fit in underground comics.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, very much so. He's very uh free, very
Yeah.
oh, this is it. I mean, it's just hilarious.
I love
Yes.
the
Very
like
stream of
character studies.
consciousness.
The character what's the name of that kid that fell in love with Riri and is like the band hanger on?
Yeah.
There's that
Yeah,
character
yeah,
study
yeah.
with the different size noses and the different size
The chins,
chins.
chins and
Yeah.
proportions. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, puto. Kind of puto.
So yeah.
And there's a little in page 38 at the bottom left, I believe that would be Diego Rivera, I reckon.
Yeah.
I would say that's Diego Rivera. It's the devil's music. No, it's really
Hanging. Devil's
yeah.
music hanging.
uh,
Old
it's
lady
good
with
stuff.
with sagging boobs with a peace sign and shooting a gun.
Yep.
Yeah. And the no, it's really great. The boob tube
Oh yeah, the
lady
tube top
with the
lady.
tube top, yeah,
Yeah.
with the top of the boobs hanging at
Yeah.
the top
Yeah.
and the thighs hanging out the
Well, I
bottom of
love
the
her date.
miniskirt. Oh, yeah.
Her date with the
With
little head and the big nose.
tiny head.
Yep.
And that little head is very Robert Crumb.
Yep. Yeah. No,
It's like Mr. Natural.
Peter Bagg was a contemporary. In fact, so much that he's got a picture here of little Hannah Bagg, which I assume is Peter's daughter. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, there's a lot of Peter Bagg in this. There's a lot of R. Crumb in this. There's some Justin Green in this,
Mm.
and there's a whole lot of Gilbert.
Yeah.
But showing
I
once
actually,
again that all of them are just um, absolute uh, students of comics.
Mhm.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. Glasnost. Yeah.
And of
No,
course,
it's really,
next issue, Luba is pregnant and smoking a cigarette and pouring a drink on her bump.
yeah.
So that's what we have to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Really
No,
got
the
heavy issues lately.
Yeah, no, I mean
Like, goddamn.
they're they're they take that like mild palate cleanser
Hmm.
after human dystrophism and um Death of Speedy, where we got to have a little bit of fun.
And now we're right back into the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh,
Mm.
it hurts though.
Yeah.
Like you keep reading this and you get so attached to the characters and their stories. Like,
It's like I want to scream at them. Okay, we need 4 stories each issue. You can have one serious one to go with your one. I don't care if it's just a one pager. You got to each have a funny one.
yes, please.
But
That would
like,
have been my editorial comment.
to be fair, in in Wigwag,
Oh, they both they all
we
have
had the
funny
kids.
mixed in. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
the
like the
kids, you got
kids.
no, they
Yeah.
and
The
and
kids
that's
are the
why
little
you
palate
can't
cleanser.
completely say it because I mean, there's great humor in the party scene if you're looking at it panel by
Yeah.
panel, not looking at
Mhm.
it
As a whole.
as a
Mm.
whole.
Yeah.
There are absolutely humorous panels in Poison River,
Yeah.
but then you like step back and it's like,
Holy
Looking
shit.
at the big picture, it's like, oh God, no. Now I'm sad again.
it's like now I'm amazed that we met Maggie in her 30s the way we did. Or not
Mhm.
Maggie, Luba.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
the deeper into Poison River we get, it's like not only do you understand Luba more, you're amazed she survived.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Because
like,
Yeah.
okay,
goddamn.
she fucked up here and there as a parent, but like compared to what she lived through, I mean, she's doing a fucking
Hell of a
great
good job.
job.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. For the circumstances that she was
Right.
brought up in and everything she's lived through, I'm impressed she's doing as well as she is,
Yeah.
honestly. And she's not doing super hot,
No.
but it could be worse.
Well, and she's getting better. I mean, we
Yeah.
saw her when she came to town, and now she's like established in town, and she's not officially the mayor yet, but hasn't Cello said that she should be? And she's
Mm-hmm.
got the movie theater and the bath
House. Yeah.
house, and you
Hmm.
know, uh, she's come a long, long way in a
And like as
relatively
far as
short
we
period of
know,
time.
Maricela hasn't contacted her at home, right?
No.
They completely cut
In
her
fact,
out.
if I recall correctly, it's a uh, I don't want to guarantee that they've spoken again yet,
Hmm.
Right.
but if they have, it took a long time.
Hmm.
Because they both hold the grudge.
Yep.
They are
Mother
each
like
other
daughter.
Yeah,
like mother and
they
daughter.
both hold the grudge like hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get too much into it because I don't remember enough details.
Hmm.
Like I've said many times, I've read Love and Rockets in so many different orders, so many different times that like I'm always careful about talking about anything outside of this issue.
Mm.
No spoilers.
Also, Marisol hasn't read it yet, and for that matter, I don't think Maria has read. Have you read
Not in
past issue
very.
50?
This is my first
I
read through
read.
through the whole series.
I have. But I don't remember anything. So
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah, I just didn't know how much
yeah.
you got into the second volume or beyond.
I do have issues beyond 50.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they
But
restart at 1, and then they've got 1 through 20, and then they've got their new stories that are all the graphic novels. And
yeah.
I'm looking at my bookshelf like they're going to be there. Like I don't have a Love and Rockets box up in the living room that has all of my Love and Rockets in it.
I do have issues
I-
beyond 50, and I've bought issues digitally as well.
right.
So
Yeah, actually, Andy gave me an awesome Christmas present. I was going to
mhm.
thank him on air with him here, but he was a bum and didn't show up.
Ooh.
Oh, Andy.
I received in the
We'll get him back
mail
one of these days.
on Thursday a copy of the second printing of Love and Rockets #1.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
In very readable condition.
Oh,
Excellent.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just have the two trades that you gave me, Ted.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I at
I
this
love
point,
them.
I still need to collect all of the new trades. I have all of them
Mhm.
digitally, but I don't have them all physically. I have maybe 2/3 of the original trades,
Ooh,
about half of those in hardcover rather than paperback. Um, and I think I'm up to almost 40 individual issues between the 5 different series. It's
Mm-hmm.
like one of the few series, It and Saga, I want in like all of their different iterations.
Right.
I
fair.
don't just want all of the issues. I want all of the issues. I want all of the trades. I want all of the
All of the digital copies.
right.
Everything.
I want it in every different way it's been put out. You know, I
Mm.
mean, when I see the ads in the comics for like the British versions, it's like I want those now too. Um, just because there's so many little minutia, you know, whether it's a different letters page or a different sketch page or a different cover
Mm.
or um and I'm a completist, which is why I go out of my way not to, you know, I'm not the guy that needs all of Amazing Spider-Man.
Hmm.
You know,
Mm.
certainly not the guy that needs all of Action or Detective Comics. I was even talking to my comic shop guy, you know, if there was ever there are two superhero series that I may at someday like go after. Um, the one that I'm closer to already is Daredevil.
Hmm.
I could see going
Mm-hmm.
after all of Daredevil. And if I decided that I was going to go after all of a Spider-Man, it would be the Spectacular Spider-Man, not the Amazing Spider-Man.
Right. What's the difference?
Um, about 500 issues and $50,000.
Ah, okay. So which came first?
Amazing came
Amazing or
first.
okay.
Also, I would say that Spectacular, in the years where they were both going, and really anytime Spectacular is going, Amazing is going, Spectacular tended to be more fun.
Mm-hmm.
More of the tragedy tended to be in Amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
Um, and those are the Spider-Man books that I like the most. I mean, I don't, I mean, like with Love and Rockets, it's not like I don't want the tragedy, but the facts of humanity is even in tragedy, you have humor.
Mm.
I mean, what's going on in Gaza right now, what's going on in Ukraine right now, what's going on in any number of places right now is absolutely horrendous. And I guarantee that most of the people there still laugh from time to time.
No, I'm sure, yeah.
You have to.
Exactly. So I never like it when my fiction gets so bogged down that like there's no humor at all.
Mhm.
It doesn't
Mm.
feel right. Or at the very least, it feels unhealthy. Because sure,
Yeah.
there are people who stop laughing, but they're generally the people that are having trouble surviving.
Yes.
You
Mm.
know,
Like, life's
generally
not
one of the
all like
keys to
that. Life's
actually
not always
surviving
super
shit
serious.
is being able to find some level that you can laugh at it.
Hmm.
Um,
And hey, if you don't laugh, you cry.
yeah, and it's okay to do both. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
one should make, you know, not be sad, just find a way to laugh. I'm certain that you guys don't think that, but on the off chance that we've got somebody listening to this podcast for the first time, I'm advocating for a vibrance of diversity in color, in emotion, in shades of gray, in all of the above. You know, I'm not just somebody who sees the world. I'm not even somebody who sees the world in black and white versus shades of gray. I try to see the world in full color.
Hmm.
Mm.
Shades of Gray doesn't even quite capture the nuance of,
Right.
the
There's so
world
much
is
more
in
to it
full
than that.
color and three-dimensional. So much of where we run into trouble is when we set up false dichotomies, you
Mm,
know, um, where it's either this or this. And it's like, no, no, it can be a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and mostly this other thing that you didn't talk about at all. You know, um, that's that's what makes beautiful fiction, period. That's certainly what makes Love and Rockets, is that none of the characters are flawless,
Hmm.
but
They're
also
all just
none of
as
the
messed up as the
characters
rest
are
of us.
without any redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
I
mm,
mean, Peter's an ass, but I still like him sometimes.
mm,
You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah. Or like we see Luba, I guess in present day, quote unquote. But now we're seeing what led up to her being the way
right.
she
And
is
now
in
she's
present day.
completely
Now it
more,
makes a lot of sense.
and that's probably why I was more forgiving of her to begin with, because I'd already seen
Hmm.
all of this, but also because I was old enough to have had children.
Yeah.
You look
mm,
at
You
Luba
can
differently,
relate to that
having
more.
having had to deal with kids running around.
Yeah.
I mean, I always the example I always give to like new parents is, every time you see something on the news where something horrible has happened to a child, there's somebody childless is like, I just don't understand how anybody could do that. And my kids were like, or my son was like less than 6 months old before the first time where I had like to pick up my phone and like call my mom while he was just screaming in the other room, being ignored by me because I needed to separate. I called my mom. I'm like, tell me that it's not okay to hit my son with a baseball bat. It's
Yep.
not okay to hit your son with a baseball bat. No, why not? He won't shut up.
mm,
Not
mm.
okay to hit your son with a baseball bat.
I feel that's a level that every parent reaches
Um,
at some
which is
point.
why I,
Like,
I don't
I need you to
condone the
talk me down
people.
from the ledge a little bit,
Right.
please.
I
I'm
don't
frustrated.
condone
I'm
the
at my
people who
wit's
throw their
end.
child out the window.
Yeah.
Okay. But anybody who says, I don't understand how a parent could do that hasn't spent much time parenting.
Or even around people who are parents.
Right.
Like
Or
I
certainly
hear
not
a lot
around
of
small
stuff.
children.
Yeah, I hear a lot of stuff about parenting from not only my coworkers, but like very few of my friends who right now have kids.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, what I hear makes me not want children because, oh my God, I would go insane. That is not for me, and that's okay.
Yeah. That's
That's
okay.
okay. It's not for everyone.
No.
But like
Yep.
I get a better understanding of what it is to be a parent from
Right.
talking to people who are parents. And a
Yeah.
lot of the stuff that like you said, Ted, you hear on the news that like how could a parent do such and such to their kids? Like
And
that
it's
gets
like,
more
how could
understandable
they?
when you actually talk to parents.
Yeah.
Or like you spend time around little kids and like
In many
they're
ways,
germ
I think it's much more
factories.
amazing that less parents do it.
Yeah. They're such like kids. I'm not saying I hate kids. They're adorable. They're great
They
in
are.
small
They're
doses for
amazing.
me. They're great in small doses for me. That's right now what I can
But
handle because
but
I
like
spend too much
aunt,
time with a
uncle,
child.
grandparent,
I want to punt them into
way
the
more
sun.
fun roles. It's way more fun to be an aunt, uncle, or grandparent.
Yes, because you can give them back.
You can have all of the
Yeah,
good parts, and when it's too much, you can either give them
absolutely.
back immediately or at worst go, I got to get through one more hour, and their parents are coming to pick them up.
One more hour, and I can sit down with a very strong glass of something, and it'll be
Yeah.
okay.
Whatever. Yeah. Um, and for that matter, you don't have to worry about long-term consequences.
Mhm.
Oh, if I give you tons of sugar, you will shut up. Here, have tons of sugar.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
fun for your
Because
parents in
I
about
don't
two
have to
hours when they
care
take you
about
home.
whether you're wired with sugar and won't go to bed. You'll be back with mom then.
Exactly. That's a problem for someone else, not for me.
Uh,
Yeah,
Your
I
brother
I
just
do.
hit you and you're in a horrible, horrible mood. Let me buy you a toy.
Yep.
And now your brother is upset that you got a toy and he didn't. Let me buy him a toy too. Am I reinforcing bad behavior? Absolutely. But I'm also giving them back. That's not my problem.
Exactly. I'm not the
It was
parent.
my problem for you. It's not my problem for them.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like, I am not the parent. I do not need to be involved in like raising this small human. That is something for you to do.
Yep. It's not my
You do it
job
the
to
way
make
you
certain they're
want to
not
do
an
it.
asshole. I did that for you. I
Yes.
did that for their parent. Their parent gets to do that for them. My job is to just like spoil them rotten and or say I'm busy.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative.
So yeah, I
And
do
that
like
being said,
that.
there are lots of grandparents and or aunts and uncles that wind up in much more parental roles. I'm not like trying to take away from the ones that do, particularly the
Right.
ones that do because of need. Because they're like, I mean, that's Ophelia in this book. You know,
Oh
she's
yeah.
the aunt, but they need another parent, so she steps up. Um,
Yeah, and Ophelia does a lot for
she
Luba's
balances
kids
Luba
too.
well. They essentially have a two-parent household, which
Hmm.
I mean, as much as I get really frustrated when they fall into the you know, oh, you have to be married or you have to be married between a man and a woman because two-parent households have better outcomes, etc. Yes, they do, and there's good reason that they
Oh.
do. Kids are a handful. Being able to
Yes.
pass them off
Mm.
is a big deal. I'm pretty certain
Mm.
that if we had real data on it, kids who were raised in four-parent households would do even better than kids who were raised in two-parent households.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually matters what the dynamic between the parents is.
No, because you have more
Yeah.
people to help you, more people to
I
share the
think
load.
all that matters is that they're on the same page in terms of taking care of you and
Yeah, and they're not
balancing
abusive.
responsibility.
Yeah. It spreads out that load, it spreads out that responsibility. So you're not having like one or both
Well, I mean,
parents
there are
explode.
still there are still cultures in the world. Most of them are, you know, considered primitive, but because, the Western view of family has overwhelmed way too much of the
Hmm.
world at this point. But there's still cultures where children are much more raised by communities
Hmm.
than by individuals. And there are certainly cultures where family, like child raising family, is like extended rather than just the parents.
Right.
It's like whether they all live in one house or just on one block, you'll have
Yeah. Or like in
the
like
parents
we've
and the
seen in,
grandparents and three sets of aunts and uncles all sharing responsibility.
or even
Yeah.
just between neighbors, like we see in Palomar, or like we've seen in
Yeah,
Palomar, where
yeah.
everybody knows each other, everybody helps each other out when they
And there's so
can.
much to be said for
Hmm.
Yeah. It takes a village, they said.
that. Yeah.
It does.
I mean the single biggest cost of the myth of rugged individualism is that so many people think it's a sign of weakness to ask for help. And so many people think that it's a zero sum game. And if they're having trouble, they can't give help.
Mm.
When in reality, we're almost always more than the sum of our parts if we want it.
Mm. Yeah.
Let's talk some best panels so that I can have a bite to eat before I
Yes.
record my other issue. There's some good
Yeah.
panels here.
I'm
Oh,
torn.
yeah.
I'm torn between
Mm-hmm.
favorite panels because I know one of them for me is a set of 3 panels. What page is this?
There's
At the
so many
bottom of
great
page
3 panel
19, I think,
things.
where you got the kids peeking into Izzy's
Into the
house
house,
and you
that's a
see the
great one.
wall decorated with the Have You Seen Me
Right.
posters. There's that
Mm-hmm.
one for me, or um, where is it? The one towards the end with God, what's his butt? I already forgot his name. um Gorgo, where it shows him like adjusting his tie coming out of the alley, and the other
Oh
guy is just
yeah,
either
Just
beat to
staked to the
hell.
wall, dead,
Yeah.
dead.
dead.
It's impaled with a
Like,
thing
yeah.
in his neck. I love that.
Like the
Yeah,
old
yeah,
man still got it.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. That's
Coming out
great.
with just like a little bump on his forehead or a little blood on his forehead. He's otherwise fine.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
So I'm
great.
torn between those panels because both I like for different reasons.
Yeah,
The one in Izzy's house just hits me as being more sad than anything. Like it's good that it says so much with so few words, just like the kids looking in,
mm,
but it's definitely got that sadness in there of like Izzy really missing her friends
mm,
and having some issues because she's missing them so much. And then we
yeah,
have the one here with Gorgo where it's just very badass, I would say.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you got this old man taking on three different guys and coming out of it relatively unscathed.
yeah.
Like he does what he does and he is where he is for a reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
I
it's pretty
already
cool.
made the Godfather Luca Brasi comparison with
Mm-hmm.
Gorgo, but I'll say it again. He's like a smarter Luca Brasi. He's the
Yeah.
guy that he doesn't run the family. He's the one that,
He's
whoever
the
does run the
enforcer.
whoever
Yeah,
does run the family, when they need somebody to go fuck you up,
that's what
Yeah.
they call
Who you
Gorgo.
gonna call? Who you gonna call? Gorgo.
You need
Buster.
something
actually
done, you call
he's
Gorgo.
essentially we never really get John Wick's backstory. John Wick's backstory is he was Gorgo.
Yeah. He's the best there is at what he does.
Right. And then some.
And what he does isn't very nice.
No.
Okay.
Like,
Well, my favorite panel, I mean, there's so many, but as usual, it's a Jaime panel. I
Yeah, I'm going
think,
Jaime.
I think I quite like page 8, bottom middle panel, when Danita hugs.
Danita attacks him with the cleaning supplies.
Yeah, I think that's great.
That's so great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Well,
that's
and I
just a
love the next
lovely.
panel where it's clear that
She's
he didn't get to
she's
cleaning yet.
yep.
no,
I
that's
mean,
right.
look at his toes.
Yeah, his his toes are like, oh, postcoital
I,
twiddling of
Yep.
toys
I,
toes. Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
great.
that's
Yeah,
that's
no more for me, thanks. I'm
Yep.
driving.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was funny.
but yeah, the panel before is just really, she's so happy
yeah.
and he's just
Yeah.
taken by surprise,
Well,
and
I
it's
mean,
just the lovely
she's gone
lines
from
and
like really worrying because of all the stuff that her friend said, and
yeah,
oh, he's only objectifying you in his art, and blah blah
and
blah,
he's
and
dirty and he doesn't care about you
right, and
and
then
he's
he
using
shows up with all
you.
the cleaning supplies, and I was hoping you weren't here yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I was gonna clean for you,
Right,
so she's just like, oh, you're great.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so I think that's a great. Yeah, how about you,
Uh,
Ted?
I am debating. It was going to be page 15 and all the ugly men, the Danita, like,
Oh yeah,
and I still
Yeah.
love that triptych.
that's a great triptych. Yeah, the
They're both
the
pros at triptychs. Uh,
mm,
Jaime in particular is a pro at triptychs.
mm.
Uh, but I think I'm actually gonna go the all of page 3 really. them finding Ray in the shed.
Oh yeah.
And like
I love the expression when you have
all,
the adult going, "What do you think you're doing?" and the kids are
right,
like freaking out,
Yep.
like,
right,
"Whoa!"
right, right. I mean, the the
I did
the
notice
the
that.
number of different emotions expressed between these
Yep.
Like,
pages,
yeah,
Like we found this
right
weirdo
down to
camper in
that
the
bottom
shed.
panel where Danita's looking at him, and like this is where she's seeing Ray as a father,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
you know.
mm,
Because Ray's taking the time to, get down to Elias's level and talk to him.
Right.
yeah,
If anything, I feel like that's the moment where she decides that yes, I'll take over your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we got all
Also, I
the
didn't notice in one of the
yeah. I
middle
mean,
right
the day before
panels,
it
you
was,
have
hey
the.
kid, sounds like there's a fight in your house. So
Mhm.
you go from the fight in the house, you have this what could just be horrible because they're finding, I mean, the fact that she's hiding him in the shed means that probably her parents wouldn't want him around.
Right.
Um,
Mm,
you know, just the utter transformation through that page is just
mm.
crazy.
I love the when in the middle right hand side panel, and the other kids that ran away, like you see their
Right,
Yep,
little
you see the little
right, right.
trails and the little
Yeah, you just see the
cloud.
trail.
trajectory.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
the trajectory
They
of
got the
them.
hell out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great sequence. That's a great sequence.
Yeah, no, no. As we were going through it, I like tossed my previous plan because like when we sat down, I thought it was going to be the dancing and the seeing the ugly faces. But as we were reading it, I was the panel, the left on the middle that I'm like, oh no, this is just such
Yeah,
a great panel. I think this is going to win. But as we came back and I looked at it, I'm like, oh no, no, no. This whole page,
yeah.
this page. I don't know. I mean, Jaime has so many near perfect pages,
Mm.
you know. Um, and this is totally one of them. Totally one of them.
Yeah. He really captures childhood,
Yeah.
the feeling and yeah, that whole, when the adults bust you doing something you're not supposed to be
Right.
doing, all the little concerns when you're a child, all the
Right.
shit that you get up to with your
Right.
friends. Yeah,
Well, and
All
and
that fun
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I love how the silhouette of Elias, where it's like he's pointing to his lips, which is one of the places Ray's messed up. So it's like
yeah,
he's taking all of this in
yeah,
as Ray's saying, "No, I just had an accident.
yeah,
Yeah.
Need to get some money to pay the rent."
yeah.
You know, yeah, just
I actually did a copy of that Hey Freddy Krueger panel yesterday.
yeah,
It's just sketching. I'll show it to you.
yeah.
Sketching and oh.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. Love that. It looks so good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not completely accurate. Yeah. I just thought
Oh.
it's something that I never used to do. I should have done it when I was younger. I might have learned something because you do learn a lot from copying people like Jaime.
Yeah.
I used to copy Alex Toth more
Okay.
because he was
Yeah.
just his black and white kind of patterns were incredible.
Yeah. Alex Toth
But
does some
yeah,
good work.
yeah, but yeah, I should copy a bit of Jaime. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's yeah. I love that. Yeah, they're hiding behind the bushes and they're like, "Hey, Freddy Krueger."
I actually kind of love the way he sets up the doorway in the middle left, so it almost looks like you have two panels.
Where?
Like
Which one?
the middle left panel where
Or
the
which
kids
page?
are freaking out, the what do you think you're doing Look, Mama,
Oh.
it's
yeah.
gray. The doorway almost makes it look like two panels
Yeah.
Oh,
until
yeah.
you see
Right.
that the one kid like has his ear crossing into the doorway, and it's like, oh, but in like the
Yeah.
best way, not in like a sloppy,
Not a tangent
Right.
or anything.
right.
Yeah.
Um, and
Yeah.
as always, it just does so well with the black. And how about the decision when they're like creeping open the door in the middle panel at the top, where you
I
have the
know.
lines between panels, and then you have the black.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's just black because you're seeing out, so you
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to see the grain at the door.
No, that's right. It's
But but
backlit.
but rather than giving a whole panel of what he can see, or rather than doing anything obvious, the only indication whatsoever that it's the door is just the fingers curled around one side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yep.
brilliant composition.
Yep. I know. I know.
Brilliant composition.
And the next panel with the door opening, the reverse shot of
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the shadow of the
Yeah.
doorway
Yeah.
falling on him, and he like, you can imagine how the kids will be freaking out looking at that.
Yep.
This sort of strange man in the bed, like.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
Damn, Jaime.
Thank you so much.
Our
we
pleasure.
will
I am sure.
we will be back next week for issue 36, where, as I mentioned earlier, Luba is pregnant, smoking, and drinking on the front cover.
Oh.
Not a good example for fellow pregnant ladies. Don't do that
No,
at home.
I gotta believe that if they'd been a little bit more popular, because remember, this issue came out in late 1991, so about the same time that Dan Quayle was going nuts about Murphy Brown having a baby out of wedlock. Can you imagine what he would have said about the whiskey
Yeah, but these
on the baby
are.
bump?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. But it's
Oh.
like these are comics with an X, it's like
Yeah.
these are adults only. Thank you. We're adults.
Yeah.
We can deal with concepts that are, we don't have to be taught how to live. We know what's right or wrong. We can make our own decisions. Thank you very much. To make up our own mind. Thank you.
All right. Well, you guys have a great week, and
Yeah.
hopefully same time next week.
Yep.
For the Love and Rockets Book Club on 22 Panels. We will see you after the next page.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22panelspodcast.